Hey there, this is Catherine Cartwright. Welcome. I am sharing a new product from Diamond Press. There's a huge craft day coming up on May 13th, and this is one of the products that will be featured. This is called Lace and Grace paper tape. They have released some paper tape, I think it was last year, and I loved it. So I'm very excited to see more paper tape. And then there are some ink pads included and some daubers that you can use to decorate this tape with if you want to. So I'm going to make a card here. I'm just going to show you the instructions are included, and just to give you some details and showing you how to put this together. But a lot of fun. And then hang around to the end. I've got some samples to show you if you're interested. All right, so let's get into this. So there are 4 ink pads. There's an orange, a yellow, a light blue, and a darker blue. And I'm going to pull them out. Very, very pretty and a lot of fun. And then I love that they include the ink daubers, and the lids are tight, which is good. So it means that they're going to be nice and juicy. It takes me a second to kind of pull in the right spot, but you can see they are very bright and very, very pretty. So I'm excited to work with them. All right. And then there's the daubers. And then let me open up these rolls of paper tape. So there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rolls of them. And I should tell you all the technical details, like I should know exactly how many feet or whatever inches are on here, but I don't. And I'm sorry. But it's a gracious amount on here. I made several samples, and then I also have made some stuff on my own since then because I recorded this a while ago. But you can see how fun it is. So some of these are thicker and thinner, and I'll try and measure them and add that in the description. That would probably be really helpful for you to know which size, but I think that first one is probably an inch. And then there's some that are wider, maybe up to almost an inch and a half. So a good amount and good sizes, okay? And so I'm just cutting a piece off here to mess with. And then I usually just put a little piece of tape, like I've got some of this removable tape that I often use, or washi tape is good too. I find washi tape works really well as well. All right, so let me open this up. So they give you the larger dauber, which has, those go on with Velcro, and then they have the smaller one, which just peels off. So it has like a little sticker on it to replace the top of the dauber. And I love those because the size of them are perfect for little details on stencils. So I've really come to love them. All right, so let me start out. You can see that ink pad is nice and juicy, which I appreciate. And then I'm just going to ink blend this on here. And I'm going to use all of the colors because I want to show them to you. So this is the orange, which is very pretty. So you also could use this obviously on cardstock and ink blend some cardstock. So you could stretch this out for sure onto other products, which is nice. All right. And then you can see this comes off with Velcro. So I will just keep those together in a box and in the box. And then I know since there are only 4 colors, it's pretty obvious which one belongs to which ink pad. I have a lot of the foam ones from, like Another Line or whatever, and they're all mixed up together, and I never can tell which one belongs to which, but this one I will keep together in the box. And here is this beautiful blue, lighter blue. So I'm going to add a little bit on here, and then I will move on to the other 2 colors. But I love this kit. It's just something different, really, that I've never seen before. Paper tape may have been around before, but it's pretty new to me. When it came out last year, it was not something I had ever seen. And I thought, well, that's fun. And then adding the ink pads adds a whole nother layer of fun. And so, again, just kind of new to me. Maybe it's been around, but I have never really used it until I was introduced to it by Diamond Press. And look how bright and colorful the yellow is here. Very pretty. And then I think these are dye-based inks. I'm not 100% sure if they're dye or pigment-based, but they go onto this tape really, really well and stay on the tape. So they soak in nicely. All right, and here is the last color, this darker blue, which to me is kind of like pool or something like that. I think Diamond Press has a color named pool that maybe coordinates with some of their ink pads. All right, and here is, I'm going to finish this up, and then I'm going to make a quick card. But I just want to show you the colors, and you can see how the patterns just really pop off. So you could use them, several of my samples, I think I just kept them just the color that they are. I didn't add any ink to them because I love to do that too. You can alter these if you want, like this, or you can leave them just plain and put them on a darker piece of cardstock. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my little piece of the tape, and I'm just going to peel that off. And some of the smaller ones, you want to be careful. It can tear. I didn't really have that happen, but some of them that are a little bit skinnier, just go slow and peel them off, because some of them don't have an edge on both sides where they're finished like this. Some of them are, there's one that has an edge and then it has like a border, and so you just want to be careful when you peel those off. All right, so I am adhering this onto my cardstock, and then I love the way that that turned out. I'm just kind of checking it. Looks pretty good. I don't see any ink coming off there. It's into the tape. And then this is the large Sentiments stamp set. There is a set of these that are also being released that I am kind of obsessed with this time. I think I use them on just about every sample I made if I could. I believe that I'm going to have a video on that too. So I haven't gotten to filming it yet, so I can't remember all the details, but I think there are 4 sheets of them, if I'm remembering correctly, and they are fabulous. And I think there's some icons in there too, like some balloons maybe. And anyway, I'll have the video up soon with that too. But I am loving this stamp. Hello there, friend. And what's funny is I keep stamping this because I thought this was black ink because I didn't have my readers on, and this is gray ink, because I was like, gosh, that's not really dark enough. But then once it dried, I was like, oh, this is a different ink. I didn't actually use black ink because I was like, you can see now a little more. And then I stamped with my ink pad, that waterproof ink pad from Diamond Press, the Today Special a while back. And then I just colored that flower, that rose, which is included in the stamp set that I was referencing. I just colored that with some Copic. So here are some other samples. You'll see some other peaks of other things coming out. This one, I just added all of the different ones I could fit on there onto a piece of black cardstock. This one, I inked the blue, and then I went back with the little dauber and added that little tiny one I was talking about and added the yellow. And then this one is, I just added to a slimline, and then this is Let's Celebrate set that you see with those shells on there. So this release is incredible this month, and I hope that you'll find something that you're interested in. There is such a great variety, and I'm so excited to share it with you. I'll have all the links in the description if you're interested in shopping at Craft Day. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.